Hello there once again, people, and welcome to A Tale of Two Cities. Cities at war with each other, one fighting violently with the other, never gaining any ground until one day a guy named Ranger came around and started whacking everybody with gnats. And then eventually everyone died. The end! What an amazing story. I definitely am looking forward to this one, obviously. This is yet another episode of the Threewave Capture. It's CTF7. So we're getting near the end of this thing. We're almost out of it, but we do have 2 more levels to go. So this is the first one, and also this one's made by a person I do not recognize. Nor do I recognize the name of the next person. So these two are people that I do not know if they've ever made anything else, or if this is their first level or whatnot. But yeah, we're getting to a period whereby we're seeing some stuff that are made by people we don't recognize, unlike the last 6 or so maps, which were all by people which at least had some sort of basis, some sort of were people we recognized, if you will. As said, now we're getting to a period whereby it's like people who have never made maps before, I guess. Anyway, blah blah blah, let's actually get to it and see what exactly this map is about. So, we'll load this thing up, see what exactly CTF7 is, and go from there. CTF7. Alright, let's load this thing up and see, because, well, we have the E1M1 theme playing. We'll turn that right off. Looks very wizardy. Actually, what am I doing? I always forget. Time to do the normal for Threewave Capture. Team play 256. Deathmatch 1. Restart. And here we are, right in the red base. Which by this point, we're getting really used to seeing those red base flags. That's pretty standard for these, and that's really the main textures that seem to be very consistent with the Threewave Capture level theme. Most of the textures definitely seem like they were up to the individual authors, I would assume. And even like the background texture of what the flag does, has changed between individual levels. But you can see, this is indeed the flag, as to be expected. And here we have our little base. So we have some guns, some basic stuff like that, nothing really fancy here. Bunch of little ammo, as usual, to basically shoot things with, obviously. And we have up there, which I'm assuming is outside the city. I'm not sure if this is really a city or more of a castle. But I guess we'll see. It's very closed in to be a city. I mean, it reminds me more of the castle map we saw recently. The underground, the ancient castle zones, something like that. The ancient war grounds, I think that's it. But yeah, here's 2 elevators that lead to an upper floor area, and you have basically a castle structure. As usual, you have a base whereby you have a lot of guns inside the base area, and it's probably going to be symmetrical on both sides like every other base is. So as you see, here's most of the guns. Nail gun is included, I guess, because the nail gun's one of the more useless guns in deathmatch. So that's pretty much that. Let's pick up some more ammo, so we don't have to pick up much more ammo when we leave this place. And let's see here. I'm assuming that's the end of this city. Though I said, I'm not really sure I can consider this a city as much as just a structure. It's more of a castle than anything. Though it doesn't seem as good as the castle that we saw last time around, as said, the ancient war grounds. Mainly because there's no moat, there's no, giant open area with a sky above it that you could really swing around on the grappling hook. I mean, there's a little area here that you could fit in with the grenade launcher, but definitely feels tighter and so less interesting in comparison to that one. But it's at least the same basic idea, and as said last time around when we did that map, I prefer something like this, whereby the bases are very clearly defined. And, well, you can definitely tell what this base is. You can definitely tell this is the red base, that this is where the red base is. Okay. So I'm assuming this is a center room. Would make sense at least. So as you see, here's the nail gun. Here's the rocket launcher in the middle of the area. And it looks like this is the way to the blue base, I guess. Yeah, I'm a little bit confused. And oh my god, look at the graphical glitches. That door just allows you to bleed right through it. Brilliant. But let's see here. We have some elevators leading up to a top floor of this section. Lots of platforms. You can see lots of different platforms, lots of different levels. But what I don't see is really, the blue base. That's the main thing I care about right now, is finding where the blue base is. Okay, so blue base is at the top of this area. Weird. I guess this one's not very symmetrical either. S for haste! Okay. Here's another rocket launcher. Haven't got enough of those. I saw there was an area underneath the rocket launcher, like the grenade launcher underneath there. Not sure how to get to that, but it looks like it comes from this way, so we might have to go forward. The stupid question, but how does one get up to the blue base? I'm guessing we have to use the platforms in the previous room and that this is like a dead end. Oh, what's this? I think that was just the way into the room and I already forgot where I was going. Yeah, if you notice, there's some windows here whereby you have like lots of little resources like the Ring of Shadows. Maybe it's a hidden room? I'm not sure. First, let's go upwards. Let's see what happens when we go to like the upper floors of this whole place. Wouldn't it be nice if it still told you what rune it was? I have so much trouble remembering which rune is which rune. But here's like a button of some sort. What did that button do? Okay, people, I pressed the button. What did that mysterious button do? I have no freaking clue, people. As you see, here's a super nail gun on the bridge, overlooking some other stuff. Obviously, this is where the blue base is. Here's little platforms that allow you to get in and out. But yeah, somewhat non-symmetrical bases, I guess. Though I am starting to see that this is going to be leading to the same kind of area. So you see here is the blue base. Rather symmetrical to the red base, I'm assuming, from this point. So you'll come in here, you have your little goodies, you have your flag, you have your ammo, all that. Nothing really fancy here. Let's head upstairs, where we have more random ammo and more random garbage. And, here are the guns. And that's basically that. Nothing really fancy here. So, we still have some mysterious areas to go, like where that grenade launcher is, below me. As well as the whole section below me, actually. That's a good mystery. We have the whole section below me. We have the mysterious button, which I don't know what it does. Wait, does it turn off the lights, maybe? Yes! Okay, so that's the light switch of this place. So all this does is turn off and on the lights in this section. Not really the biggest of deals, but okay. So, you can head over here, that leads to the blue base, but that doesn't really lead me much forward. Let's go over here. Oops. Fell off that one. That really didn't work out. Wait a minute, I almost forgot. You could use the grappling hook and basically just go straight up, too. Like, I could shoot it right up here and fly right up. So that's another way I could have gone around instead of manually fighting my way around this whole place. Is there something in the skybox area? You have to ask yourself that. Nothing up there. Had to try. Let's see here then. We have to figure out what else is in this place. Because we do know there is a lower area. So here's a super nail gun, little random ammo. And here's a quad damage. Is there something behind this wall? Yes there is! Where's this lead? To more power-ups. As you can see, this is the ridiculously overpowered area. Pentagram, quad damage. We're ready to kick butt. Now we just need to find a way out. Where's this lead? Okay, this leads back to the blue base. So I figured that one out. That's the good news. But the bad news is I still don't know how to get to the grenade launcher area. There's a grenade launcher area below this whole base. And obviously there's a way to get to it. But I still am not seeing the way to do it. I see we're on the red base side right now, actually. Yeah, see, how do you get there? There's actually multiple sides to this thing. Because, yeah, this is the opposite side, isn't it? And the red base has something similar with the rocket launcher and all that stuff. Actually, wait a minute. Now I'm getting confused. I thought this was actually part of the blue base. No, it is. I'm just getting disoriented which one's which one. So that begs the question. How does one get in this room? Like, we can obviously see in this room. It's tempting me. But I don't have a clear way to get in there. Let's see here. Like I said, we have that way to get to the quad damage. And a little pentagram room around there. But that doesn't really tell me how to get to anything else. Let's go investigate that room once more. Just make sure. Wait. No, I thought that grenade launcher was somewhere different. But no, that's just the bridge above. We've already been there. Deathmatch can make things more confusing because of that particular reason. Because it's so easy to confuse where you have and haven't been. So, none of these walls seem to have anything. I don't think I can grapple hook up here. No. And there's nothing in this little water section, so... Now the question becomes, actually, wait a minute here. Because the water's right above me, I could literally just swim into this water and get up to that pentagram room. I see, so that's another alternative way into it. Yeah, there's a water room right above the whole blue base area. How did I not realize that before? I mean, that's a pretty blatant thing of water. Windows? No. This window? No. There's gotta be a way down into that underground section. That area below the rocket launcher. But I'm not seeing it. I have no freaking clue how to get there, people, and that is, of course, a problem. I'm trying to think how one would get to that mysterious little underground area. I mean, it looks like it comes from the blue base. But I can't imagine they have it biased like that to one side. And my god, do I hate the haste power-up. That's the most annoying of the power-ups, people. Wait, did it just get darker? Maybe I'm delirious. Or maybe I hit the light switch again and forgot. Let me just get the grappling hook and get back up there. Okay, so I'm still confused how one gets down to that lower ground area. Yeah, I'm not really too sure about that one, people. I kind of understood the rest of it, but finding that seems to be a problem. I could turn off the lights, but it doesn't really accomplish much of anything. It's not make it really pitch black in here. It doesn't really open any doors now, does it? Open sesame? No, not in the middle area. I don't want to wander around in pitch blackness because that makes it even harder to figure out where I'm going. Let's see here. Put this back on, I guess. And now we beg the question, where in God's name am I going? Yeah. I mean, we see a very obvious area below with the grenade launcher. Teleporter. Wait a minute, have we ever had a teleporter? It sounds awfully loud. Where's that teleporter at? It sounds softer up here. Yeah, it sounded like there was a rather strong sounding teleporter somewhere. Interesting. I mean, there's this teleporter in here. But is that the teleporter I'm hearing? I don't think so. No, this is the wrong area entirely for that. Yeah, see, this is no way involved with that teleporter. This is another teleporter entirely, which begs the question, how does one get to it? We can hear it. It's obviously around here somewhere. But where? And how? Okay, let's press the light switch again. Because I'm still not sure if that light switch has any correlation to this. Might be that when you turn off the light switch, something happens over here. Yeah, see, that loud sound was actually just the doors open. But to assuage my fears, I'm going to have to redo this. Let's see here. Press this button once to turn it on. Press this button once to turn it off. Now see, it sounds really loud here. Like, it doesn't sound this loud above me. It sounds like it has to be below or something. For the love of God, shut up! Basically tempted just to use nail gun ammo because it won't spam me with that. But I'm not sure where to go. I mean, we can hear it. We know it's around here somewhere. But where? Where is that bloody thing? What is that? Why is it behind a window or something? Wait, what if I grapple hook above it? Grapple hook to like the top of it? Nada. Grapple hook to this side! My god, the tinging sound's starting to get to my teeth. That's how annoying it is. Let's see here. I just want to find this freaking area. We know it exists. Oh, like I said, it's not that one. So where is it? I'm having no clue, people. I mean, that might be the lower teleport, but that doesn't tell me necessarily where it comes from. If that's where the teleport ends up. Might be in a totally different place. So that begs the question, where is it? People, I have no freaking clue. That's always brilliant, isn't it? Trying to play find the stupid secret that's not really a marked secret in this map. Might just be a deathmatch spawn location. I mean, that's the thing. We don't know where it specifically is. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to no-clip my way down there. Oh wait, I'm in deathmatch mode. I can't no-clip down there. Well, where is this freaking area? We hear it, clearly. We can see it. But I can't get to it. It has to be in the middle area somewhere. It wouldn't make sense for it to be in one of the bases. That would feel cheap. Unless it was in both bases in like the same area or something. But that begs the question, where is the bloody thing? Like, yeah, I'm not really sure I understand. Touch at every wall and listen to this annoying growling. I want to find this freaking thing. Give me secrets! Give me a secret game! Well, this is not getting anywhere. So, yeah, people. What have you been doing in your life? I've been shooting walls hoping to find some freaking secret in this freaking thing. It's not really working out for me either. Yeah. I'm not even sure where to look, people. That's a big part of the problem as well. It seems to be just a box. A box with nothing in it. We have this area. Let it open when I explode it. Try and blow up everything in the hope that something will open up or reveal something. Reveal some hidden depth that I haven't realized. But yeah, the problem is this is a deathmatch level, and that means there might be a spawn location whereby you can't get to things normally, but in this one case might be able to. It's bloody annoying. But, like, we can see it clearly there. Open sesame. Play with me, sesame. Open sesame. I mean, how does one get in you? I mean, look at that tunnel. It's a very clear tunnel, but I don't see a way in it. I still don't get the significance of this room either. Like, you would think it would have something to do with this room because I haven't really found anything here. And everything seems to come down to this room. But as you see, I'm spamming every freaking wall and not really getting anywhere. So, once again, like I said, I really have to say maybe it's just a deathmatch spawn location. It doesn't have a secret actually officially counted. So, I can't really spend too much time looking for it. And also on top of that, like I said, it's a deathmatch level, so I can't really say the area has to be accessible to me in a normal playthrough. Let's see here. Let's see if I actually look at something. Maybe it will actually give me a clue as to its location. Because at this point, I really don't even know where to begin to look, people. I really don't. I hate that I have to be doing this so often, it feels like. But yeah, it feels like half the time it's really cheap areas I'm not able to figure out. I couldn't really figure out without knowing the map inside and out. So, let's see here. Interestingly enough, now the geometry is showing up when I try and look for it. So that's going to make this even more fun to decipher, isn't it? Yeah, why isn't none of the textures showing up? I don't recognize that being an issue before. Let's look at like another capture flag map. Is it just this one map? Like, I could swear, yeah, it's just this one map for whatever reason. The way it was saved or something about it means that I can't see the geometry. And therefore, I'm going to have to play detective and deciphering where things even are. So needless to say, this is going to get even rougher to figure out, people. There's no clear way of defining where things are in this freaking map. And that's pretty terrible, actually. So, let's see here. Let's see if we can figure out. Because I'm seeing what looks like a trigger teleport secret. That could just be the one going towards the invulnerability, though. Like, that one has a fun door secret with the trigger teleport behind it as well. You know what? I'm going to try and do what I should have done before. Turn off deathmatch mode. No clip my way to it. And see what happens. Maybe that will give me some clue as to where it is. You know, because it blatantly tells me where it is. See, if you notice, there's two teleporters down here. And they lead up here. Okay, it doesn't really help me in the slightest as to where we're going. Yeah, so how does this area work? Then we have this little area over here. Actually, wait, how do these areas connect? Okay, say I was in here. How do I get out of this room? Stupid question, but how does one get out of this stupid room? Is the ring of shadows... Okay, so you can push on this wall. You can separate these two areas. Then what? So... Okay, there was a slightly different wall that I could shoot open. Is there another wall like that that leads in here? Or is this area just functionally separate from everything else? Wait, what the? What? What? In the ceiling in front of that area. Okay, we gotta see this, people, because it seems like I just accidentally found the answer. Hooray for recklessly exploding things. That seemed to have done it, though. Like, I swore I looked all around creation, but that's what I mean. One little area and you can miss the entire freaking thing. And I still gotta see exactly what the issue is and why I didn't see it before. So, let's see here. Let's not even bother going that way. So the wall was up here? No, it'd be down here, right in front of this, right? Wait a minute. What? Seriously, what? Was there like a difference in texturing? Yeah. Wait a minute. How in God's name didn't I realize that? Maybe because from like this distance, like, can you even see it? Even this close, I couldn't even tell. I don't know. Something about that texture makes it really blend in. Like, yeah, unless I knew what I was looking for, like, now it's kind of obvious that it has a different texture. But at the same time, for some reason, I was able to fully miss that multiple times. I'm not sure how I managed to pull that one off, but yeah, that's all it is. You shoot this, it opens up, and you're able to drop in. Now, I guess this is the clue that there's a way to get there, but I was being driven crazy by that room. Hey, you saw me. I tried. And so now all the matter is, you shoot here, you get in there, find your way to a secret room, and you are able to stock up on other resources. I said this is basically a whole secret area, but of course it doesn't really count as a secret. God knows why. But yeah, this teleport leads to that bridge. The other one seems to lead up there to like the top area. So that's that. Okay, I'm done here. Anyway, this map is, I guess you could say, pretty decent or something like that. It's a lot like Capture the Flag, the fifth one, whereby you have like defined bases somewhat more, I guess you could say. But I'm not a big fan of the middle area. I feel like it was a bit more of like a disheveled, id-basey type, what was I saying, not id-basey, like a episode 2 map type thing that was pretty meh. It was more like something like Vertigo or something like that, whereby the look was just kind of meh, really unappealing, if you will. There was nothing really stand out about it, like, you know, that Capture Flag 5 had with the wind tunnels and with the other little fancy things going on there, the lava pits, the bridge in the middle. Yeah, that had more of like a distinct central area and 2 very clear castles that you had like a nice skybox around it that you could allow you to fling all around creation. This one really didn't have that. This one felt kind of more closed in, and the middle area just felt more disheveling than anything. And on top of that, it had that rather rough secret area to find that wasn't really counted as a secret area for some reason, which I guess is a thing. But yeah, at the same time, felt like a rather weirdly unsymmetrical middle area. Like, why was a rocket launcher? Was there 2 rocket launchers, or was there really just a rocket launcher more on one side? And it felt like that secret area was more biased towards the blue base. So maybe I'm thinking things out wrong. Maybe when I'm actually looking at it clearer, it will actually make more sense to me. But right now, that middle area feels a bit unbalanced, I guess you could say. I guess the idea is because you have the light switches on the other one, and the ability to get to the upper floor is easier. But then again, you have a grappling hook that allows you to fling up quickly, so I'm not sure you can really use that either as an excuse. So, yeah, this one is not really that big either. I'd say it's pretty much on, like, middle level. I can't really say I hate it. I can't really say I really love it. It's just another Capture the Flag map at this point, and I feel like that's what we're starting to kind of get to. We're starting to get towards, like, a boring medium ground. We've seen enough Capture the Flag maps whereby they're starting to all just kind of blend together. Hopefully we get to something a bit more interesting again. I'm starting to miss, you know, more interesting levels. So, with that in mind, thank you all for watching. It's been an adventure as usual, and I shall see you all, well, next time.